Hello everybody, so today I have an unboxing, except this one's different. This isn't a lot, this is a bunch of phones. For a phone trade, I traded with Maniac YT. You can check out his channel, I'll probably link it, may not, hopefully I will. But if you want to see what I traded him, check out his channel because, yeah, he needs the watch time, so yeah. I think that's it. Oh my gosh, you covered this thing in claw cutting tape or whatever. Anyways, this is to you, Maniac YT. Thank you for putting on shipping labels I could easily rip off. I'm just gonna try to open it. And even to me, this is kind of a mystery device lot. But we traded some good stuff. And yeah, I've known him for like a year, and I'm glad I finally able to do a trade with him because I always wanted to do a trade, and he was a small tech YouTuber, kind of like the same stuff as me. So yeah, now he's actually a lot bigger now. I already see exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, this one first. Dang, he packaged these well. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut a corner. Start from there. This is something I don't have. This is something I've actually wanted, but never wanted to spend the money on. And he offered it, so I accepted it. This should be an iPhone 3GS, just missing the display. But he said it should be fully functional otherwise. You can tell it's a 3GS because it's shiny. And sorry if you can see my hair all over the place. Let's pull out another one. Oh, this is another good one. This is something I already have, but not on this software version. Once again, packaged very well. Probably just gonna do the same thing, snip off a corner. It's an iPhone 4. Oh wow, this is like mint. It's an iPhone 4S, 8 gig on iOS 6.1.3. It was downgraded, but I don't have one on iOS 6, so it's nice. Wow, this thing's in really good condition. Put that to the side. Let's grab, what's in here? I'll just do these. I already have all these, but I don't have them in certain colors or just don't have enough and wanted more. Once again, packaged extremely well. And me and him sent each other a similar amount of devices. This is an iPhone 5. I think this one's probably, I think all the iPhone 5s are bypassed. This one's very cold. I think most of them should be on iOS 8. Ooh, this is a good one. This is one I was looking forward to. Oh wait, never mind. I'll pull out a different one instead. Oh wow. This is another iPhone 5. I don't know what version it's on, but it's pretty broken. Now this is one I was looking forward to. What's wrong with it? Anyways, this is an iPhone 5S. It's on iOS 12.4.8. It is bypassed. He doesn't know where the home button is, but I have other iPhone 5Ss I can take the screen from, and I have a spare home button. It's in pretty beat up condition. And there's not even a SIM tray. All right, next one. Ooh. I'm not sure. Ooh, no, this is it. This is the iPhone 5 that he destroyed for a 600 subscriber special. And he said he didn't want it. Of course, he wrote 5 on the battery. But not even a camera in it. He broke the camera. Oh well. Here's another iPhone 5. This one's iCloud locked, but it's in good condition. But he said he'll teach me how to bypass it. Again, cold. And I'm assuming most of them are on iOS 8. I know the one that he destroyed is on iOS 8. There's hair in it. This next bunch has a few. These 3 are from a phone lot that he did. A very popular one. His most recent one. But the first one, this one has a shattered LCD. I think it's on 8 gig. They're probably all on iOS 10.3.3. They're not in the worst condition. I think he destroyed the screen for a video. And he tested the phone or something like that, but it's in good enough condition. Oh, this one's in good condition. Oh yeah, I'm taking the screen from this one. This is another 5C. I don't know what storage. I think this is a 16 gig. It's in good condition except for a little something down there. But otherwise, it's in really good condition. Wow. And yeah. And my last one, which I'm probably looking forward to the most, is this 5C green one, because I don't have a green one. Wow, it's pretty beat up. I don't know the storage, but the screen is nice and everything else. Pull you down. All right, let's open this next one. Actually pretty light. It's an iPad 2, 16 gig. This was in his most recent collection video. I think all of these devices were, maybe except for a few, but he shattered it because he got mad at a game of Fortnite. Nice antenna sticking out. But he downgraded it to iOS 6.1.3, which is why I like it. And the last two, I'm actually looking forward to these two probably the most, even though I don't know why. It's actually in good condition. And it actually looks cool too. It's an iPhone 7. Don't know the storage. I think it's a 32. It's on 14.0.1. Has a loop disease. Has a 6S home button. Or not home button, but thing. Loop disease. And a JC home button. But it looks cool though. I like it. Also, there's no front camera because it's the only way that it'd boot. Alright, put that to the side. The last but not least, it's pretty useless, but I'm excited for it. A broken iPhone XR. He's posted a lot about this. It's iCloud locked, but you know what? He said he didn't want it. It's free. I guess he had a strip screw. It's a lot. Huh. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna get to testing them now. So I'm gonna go over, see if any of them boots. Starting with this iPad. It's turning on. Well, of course, I can't test this 3GS. Let's get this. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Here we go. Ooh, he jailbroke it. The digitizer is messed up, but there's Cydia, iFile, and YouTube on it. Wow, this thing's kind of messed up. It looks cool though. It's whatever, I like it. Let's check. Well, it works. The digitizer is definitely messed up, but it's nice to have since it's on iOS 6. Now let's try this 4S. Guess this one needs charged. No screens, of course. Once again, not a screen. But these two have screens. This one needs charged and let me see if there's, he said that it should work after a screen swap, but those need charged. What about this obliterated 5C? Also, he said the LCD is broken on this one. I guess this one needs some charging. But yeah, the 5Cs are from his lots video. Guess these all need charged. Oh well. Oh, this iPhone 7, he broke the battery connector, so it won't turn on, which is why it's not turning on. And this XR should have a shattered. Yeah, I'm assuming that means it needs charged. Either that or it's trying to boot up. Oh, yep, there is some lines. You heard that? Let's test something else real quick. It's iCloud locked though, so it's whatever. I like it. It's a big camera. I forgot how big the cameras were on these things. Alright, I'll get back to you soon. Just checked and confirmed this XR is, in fact, iCloud locked. And amazingly, the touchscreen still works. I tried to enter my Wi-Fi password, but that was too hard. But I was able to get a few characters in, but I think the touchscreen still works. Here's the status of the 5Cs and the 4Ss, or in just the 4S. All charging. Here's the status of the other two 5s. Can't really tell what's going on there. See if the power button works. Don't know. This one turned on, but the touch screen, I don't think it works. Now this one, the screen sometimes works, and yeah. It worked a couple minutes ago, but it's a little funky, I guess. One of them turned on. It's water damaged. Man, I was going to take this screen from it. Oh well. I'm assuming it's on 10.3. Oh god. Yep, 8 gig on 10.3.3. About what I was expecting. About the other two. Still taking their time. The other phones are still trying to turn on, but in the meantime, I'm gonna work on taking the screen from this 5S to this 5S so I can test it. Quick update, this one turned on. Yep, has Ghost Touch. It's on 10.3.3, it's a replacement phone, and it looks like it's an 8 gig. And this one's turning on. Just about what I was expecting. It's on iOS 10. Oh, it has a SIM card though, I'm taking that. And the screen's not messed up either. But, it's only an 8 gig. But it's not a replacement. Ooh, it's Verizon. Ooh, and this one just turned on. Of course, I love how the first thing is software update, 16 gig. Let's see what's... I'm assuming it's on 8.4.1, but it's not that laggy. So, and best of yet, the 4S turned on. Nothing special.
Siri not available.
Yep. Proves that it's a 4S. 8 gig. That's about it. Good news for the 3G, I have a case, because when I bought a case a couple months or years ago, a long time ago, it came with an extra. There we go. Safe and sound. Okay, that was a crappy transition, but I busted out the blue mat, so it means repair. Going to be, not this one, testing the display on this one since it has a good display. On these two, over here. This phone's still shattered and charging, but this phone, I need to, the better condition one. It's in good condition, but yeah, it's charging too. The Silver 5S is still charging, and I don't feel like switching home buttons because I'm putting the screen back on the other phone when I'm done with it. This one just turned on to the hello screen, but yeah, I set the iCloud bypass with this one. I forgot about that. These phones are still climbing in battery. Update, it's dark out, but the one that he smashed for 600 subscribers put a screen on it and it works. But yeah. Another update is I got the 5S working. Doesn't have Touch ID because it has the wrong home button paired to it, but he has TikTok and YouTube on. But it works. It's bypassed. Since I'm done with this 5S, I'm going to swap the screen back to the old body. So I guess a time lapse of that. I just finished working on the 5S, so guaranteed this phone works. I'll get a screen for the other phone that I use the screen from eventually, and then put the new screen on here because I have a separate home button I can use for this, so I can have 2 working 5Cs. Now I'm going to take the screen from this phone that he destroyed and put it onto here to test because it has a shattered one. And for whatever reason, there's no status stuff up there, and yeah, you can see through it. That's my finger. And this phone still thinks it's the day that it was destroyed. Swap the display over super quick. And this one's supposed to be on iOS 10, likely 16 gig. And there's glass all over my mat. Had to press the screen down so the home button will work. It's 8.4.1, 16 gig. And it's not a replacement phone. It's nice. See if the camera still works. Camera works, surprisingly. That's nice. Well, I'll probably just put this screen. I want to see which one's in better condition. They're about in the same condition. I'll just put this screen back on the old one and put up most of the parts in here and just fix them up. For these two, this one is my personal 5C, which is iCloud unlocked, an 8 gig, but the screen's popping out. And this screen is perfect, but the screen's not popping out. So I'm gonna swap them. So here's everything I walked in and walked out with. Now this is not part of the lot, but I used something from it to fix it. This is my personal iPhone 5C. The screen's always jutted out in the top corner, so I took the green phone and swapped screens with it since it's in perfect condition, and now this one's in better condition. It's only an 8 gig, but soon there'll be a collection video where I'll show all my stuff off, including all these new things. Next is this iPhone 3GS. No screen, didn't test it, but now it has a Griffin case on it. I don't know if I'll ever get to testing it, but why not have it? It's cool enough. Has no SIM tray though. So well, I like it. Probably just take up space, but you know what? It's whatever. This iPhone 4S, 8 gig on 6.1.3. It's in like near mint condition, like you said. It's in super good condition, especially for a 4S. But it's been downgraded, but it works good, and I gotta reset it and put all my stuff on it, but oh well, I like it. Next up is this iPhone 5. I think it's the 16 gig. It's iCloud locked. Apple Maniac is going to teach me how to bypass it on a FaceTime call. But for now, it's just going to sit without a screen. But I do know it gets the hello screen, and it's on some version of iOS 10, and it's actually in pretty good condition. This is the one he smashed for 600 subscribers, so it's pretty destroyed, so it's bent, cracked, and everything like that. And this actually had the lost footage of him dropping it that he didn't include in the videos, so you never know, there might be a bloopers episode or whatnot. But it's a 16 gig on 8.4.1 and does not have the service bars or whatnot. And yeah, it's pretty water damaged from when he did his little water test, but it's iPhone, so it still lives. I'll get a screen maybe someday. This is a 5 with a shattered LCD and a shattered screen. I put it in a Ziploc bag because there's a crap ton of glass coming off of it. And I don't really want my entire area cluttered with glass, but it's on 8.4.1, 16 gig, nothing special about it. I'm just letting some air out, but there's nothing too special about it. I'll probably get a screen eventually for it. Now this is one I really like on 8.4.1. I can actually use it since the LCD isn't shattered, it's just that chunk of glass missing. It's in decent condition with some scuffs and scrapes. 16 gig, 8.4.1 iCloud bypass. Oh yeah, everything I mentioned, all the iPhone 5s are iCloud bypassed, including the 5Cs, except that one that's iCloud locked, the one iPhone 5 that I mentioned. However, the 4, the 3GS, and the 7 are not iCloud locked. But yeah, this thing is in nice condition. 8.4.1 bypassed. This, I think it's an 8 gig on 10.3.3. It's shattered, as you can see. So yeah, it's oh well, I like it. It's in pretty beat up condition though, but 10.3.3. Another white one, why not? This is the green one. This is one I was super excited for because I don't have a green one. It's pretty beat up condition, but it's a green phone and it's on 10.3.3, probably an 8 gig. And it has the screen from my personal 5C that was popping out, so I swapped it. So now it has this popping out screen again, or yeah. But it has a good LCD, and the LCD on it before was perfect. iCloud bypassed. This is the last 5C. It's in super good condition, but the screen is severely water damaged. Also on 10.3.3, probably an 8 gig. Oh well, I like it, but also the screen's not sticking out, but once again, water damaged. It's a little something right there. But either way, otherwise besides the screen, this thing is really, really good condition. I really, really like it. Here is a 5S that I tested with one of my own 5S screens. The screen that I used to test it, I'll eventually put on this one after I get a screen for the phone that I used it from. It's weird that this antenna's coming off, but regardless, it works fine. Bypassed. This is an iPhone 7. I was unable to test it. I had a 6S Plus battery. I attempted to use it, but didn't connect. So eventually I will get a battery to test this thing, but it may be a long time before I do. 14.0.1. I'm assuming it's a 32 with loop disease, JC home button, no ear speaker or camera. This is one of my favorite of the lot, an iPhone XR. This is my own case, but it's iCloud locked and it's shattered on the back and on the front. Screen's popping out, as you can tell. There's no seal on it. But it's iCloud locked, but strangely enough, the touch still works. I really, really like it. I'm just gonna mess around with it and maybe color in the cracks like the iPhone 4 days. And last but not least, an iPad 2, 16 gigs with a broken digitizer or screen because he broke it at a game of Fortnite, but it's on 6.1.3 downgraded. And it has some older stuff on it, like the old YouTube app and all that cool stuff, whatnot. But yeah, that's about it. I'm really happy with what I got, and I really hope that he's happy with what I gave him. Bye.